Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
One of our awesome subscribers, James, has suggested that I take a look at this, FIFA Street on the PS3. James said in the replies to a previous video that I made, I would love to see the 2012 reboot of FIFA Street for a future episode of Retro Football. It's on the same engine as FIFA 12 and it's very good. So that intrigues me for a start. FIFA 12. I loved that on the Xbox 360. That's where I played it. But like I say, this is the PS3 version of FIFA Street. Let's go with Arsenal, I think. I never choose Arsenal. Sometimes I do. Let's go Arsenal v Spurs. Why not? Yeah, FIFA Street. So this is the reboot, as James was saying in that comment. Oh, we got arenas to choose. Lots of them are padlocked. And I remember reading something about this game yesterday when I was brushing up on the background to this game and this franchise as a whole. And EA made a statement when they released this game, and I'm going to paraphrase, but they said something along the lines of, this is obviously a reboot, and you need to forget everything you remember, everything you know about FIFA Street on the older consoles, such as the PS2, etc. Because we're going for a new approach here. Obviously using the FIFA 12 engine, and we want this version of FIFA Street and this series, this reboot of the series, to be a little bit more serious. And I love that. I love that they've done that. And straight away I can tell that this is a little bit slower than previous series of FIFA Street. Oh! Yeah. So, some of you may wonder... You may pose the question, like, Mike, how on earth do you like FIFA Street? You're always giving FIFA Ultimate Team a hard time at the channel. Simply because I know what I'm getting into with FIFA Street. And sometimes I'm in the mood for this, and I want to fire up FIFA Street, and I want to play this. This is what I want to do. Javinho tries the shot. I don't like FIFA Ultimate Team because I think it takes the focus away from what could potentially be a very good single-player football game in FIFA. I think FIFA Ultimate Team should be its own game, and I've said that for years. I think that would work well, and then just give us an annual release of FIFA Career Mode. Call it FIFA Career Mode or whatever, EAFC Career. And I think that would work. Maybe in the FIFA Ultimate Team game you could have another mode with this in, like a FIFA Street mode. I don't know. Ooh. But I do like arcadey footy games when I'm in the mood for them. This is fantastic, by the way. It's really good, this is. Asuakato. I quite liked him. Spurs left back. His Bale. I can't do anything. So I'm trying to slide. You can't slide in this. I'm pretty sure you could in the original, the earlier FIFA Street series. On the PS2 and the GameCube, I think, those consoles. We have featured a few FIFA Street games on this channel. I've never featured this, the original reboot game, 2012. But I can't remember which ones. I think we may have featured FIFA Street 3 on PS3. Maybe. I don't know. Still 0-0 here. Oh, come on. We've got to score a goal. He's in his tracky bottoms. Yeah, this is awesome. But I can't do anything. I'm absolutely terrible. There we go, there we go, there we go. I love the player shouts. You can hear all these different voices. The attention to detail is sublime. You hear the players shouting stuff like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And call him for the pass. Can we change the camera? I can't do it here, I don't think. In the front screen, in the settings, because I had to turn music off for obvious reasons, there was a camera mode. I've gone with the default sideline or whatever it was called, but you also had the vertical camera as well, which I think in the Older games, I know I keep referencing them, they started off with a vertical camera angle as default, didn't they? But I prefer this, of course. This is really good football game. Let's check out the other modes that we've got here. Hopefully it's got to create your own player and that kind of thing. Oh, it's going to, isn't it? It's FIFA Street. The servers have been turned off. World Tour. Here we go, Virtual Pro. Let's try and make a player. Won't take too long, but let's make him LOL. There you go, 6-7. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to make him, or I'm going to attempt to create an absolute unit. Yeah, FIFA Street. So, I've never really got into these games. I think I've only ever bought one of them. Actually, I don't think I've even bought one of these games. I think I rented this from someone, not this version. One of the FIFA Streets on 360. Oh, you can't make like a hilarious pro or whatever they're called in this player. In the older games, you could really go to town and make a ridiculous looking dude. You can't do that. I mean, EA have said, I've already told you, they're going for the more serious angle here. But can I give him a ponytail? Let's have a look, because if I can give him a ponytail... Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy now. Ponytail and a little beard, and we're done then. But yeah, I don't think I did, guys, buy any of these games. So this version, FIFA Street... Let's call it FIFA Street 2012, so we don't get mixed up. This was exclusive to the PS3 and Xbox 360. You couldn't buy this on the PC. It didn't get, like, a previous gen release. I mean, by now... PS2 and Xbox were like, yeah, they weren't making games for them. Or they were, but like, it was very unusual. Oh, it's Vicente! Vicente of Valencia. Who's Jermaine? Is that my dude? I don't know. I don't think it was my dude. But, what was I saying? That's thrown me off that. Yeah, I don't think you could really find a lot of games at the time. They were still making Pro Evolution Soccer, of course, for the PS2 around now, but generally most developers were just making games for PC, the Wii U, I want to say, PS3 and 360. I mean, we were only 1 year away now when this came out from the PS4, I think. 2013, 2014, 2013, wasn't it, PS4? Anyway, we got my Pro. As you can see him with his ponytail, but you can control all of the players here. It's not fixed, just to my dude. What on earth was that? Here we go, he's in! Oh my god, it's the most hilarious goal. It's a no goal. I got my tracky bottoms on. These guys wearing their cricket uniforms. Oh my days, that is fantastic, that. Look at that for an absolutely awful goal. At least I've scored... Well, I haven't scored a goal. It's an own goal. Review scores. This... Well, it was hard to find review scores. The general consensus was it was pretty good. No complaints at all. It was like one of those games reviews just gave like 8s to. Again, it's hard to find review scores for this. There wasn't any at the wiki from what I remember. And, yeah. The Metacritic, the game sits at 70... I haven't got it open in front of me, guys, but it was the high 70s, basically. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate here. I want to score a real goal. Not like an own goal. I want to beat FC Cricket first. I love that they're using... Oh! The FIFA 12 engine for this. It really just... It just works. In this environment, it's so good. Oh, he's missed. Great save, keeper. Oh, FIFA 12 was a great footy. I need to go back to that. I have featured it on the channel. I think Dave was with me for that video. Big shout out to Dave. We used to spend many a late night playing 2v2 or lobbies on FIFA 12. I kind of regret not getting into this series, like, properly. It was always like a rent or a borrow from someone. I I think I enjoy this game and respect this game and appreciate this series more now than I did at the time for whatever reason. We did have a really interesting mode which was part of FIFA 20, didn't we? I think it started there, which was called... futsal? Was it futsal? I don't know. I really liked that though. That was like one of the selling points for that game, wasn't it? I'm sure it was for FIFA 20, well, that was new. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was fantastic. And ridiculous all at the same time. Right, come on. So I was going to say, I don't think I've got real players. I don't know on my team. I think it's a mixture of fictional players and some real players. Because we've got Cahill on the pitch here. On the pitch. You guys know what I mean. Cahill's in the arena. He's not playing for us, though, is he? There we go. Do keepy ups. So the tricks and stuff are quite different to the quote-unquote normal FIFA games. Like, keepy ups in this is just tap R, beat right bumper, but I'm pretty sure you have to hold a few different buttons in the normal FIFA games. I think graphically it looks really cool for its time. I mean, if you want anyone making FIFA Street or a street footy soccer game, you would choose EA for this kind of thing, and that's probably the first time I've praised EA at the channel. I mean, it's not, because they have made brilliant games in the past. When I was a kid, Electronic Arts, as they were known, I know EA it means Electronic Arts, but on the box art for their games and stuff, it would say Electronic Arts. They were like one of my favorite publishers. I'm going back to like the 16-bit home computer days, like Commodore Amiga. They made banger after banger. They just lost their way, I think, in recent times due to shareholders, I would assume. They've got to please the money men right at the top of the company, which is a shame, because the development teams within EA have always been very talented, with visions for their games. That was nice. Yeah, with visions for their games, but they've been forced to discard their philosophies and beliefs in what they think is a good football game or a good sports game in general to please the shareholders, to dumb stuff down. Keeper there, it's all about goalkeeper. I didn't want to shoot with keeper. I don't know if you're allowed to score with keeper. Are you allowed to score? I guess anything goes, doesn't it, in this? Oh, it's very serious there. Serious chat. Serious bit. Oh, look at the keeper there. He looks serious. Serious business all around here. Let's continue. This is fantastic, James. James with another banger. James always suggests bangers for the channel. If you have got games that you'd like to see here, guys, try and join the Discord if you want to. Not everyone wants to join Discord. If not, just leave replies to the videos. But do check the playlists first to see if I've covered the game. James always does that. James doesn't ask for duplicates. I'm really lame here. I've called our team CMFC. I don't want CMF there. Team abbreviation. Just CM will do. Because I can't think. I can't think of a team name. I know it's lame. Oh, announcer name. Here we go. But going back to EA. It makes me sad that David Rutter left, because I think David Rutter was in charge when we started getting these FIFA games. Or FIFA 07 onwards, I think. He was very serious. I'm going to use that word again, but David Rutter had a vision for the series. He wanted to... I think he was a PES player. I remember reading an interview with him. He wanted to overtake PES in terms of gameplay. He wanted people to be talking about FIFA and FIFA Street and say, these are the footy games to play. Forget Pro Evo. And I loved that. And they were on the right path. But then I think Ultimate Team being part of UEFA Champions League game, I think 06, 07, wasn't it? I don't know. But basically, I think that was the first game to have Ultimate Team in. And even though the Ultimate Team in that, it was very good. It was interesting. I think it was single player only. But then the series just started to slowly and gradually decline over time. It took a good 10 years or so. And then Ultimate Team is what we know it as today. It's a behemoth, but not in a good way. And I personally think that EA, since then, have had to bow down to the demands of the FIFA Ultimate Team YouTubers. A few of my players' faces have glitched. And I don't even think we get these FIFA Street games anymore, do we, guys? Again, I say again, but correct me. I'm always saying that. That's why I said again. Let's choose a... Maybe we have to go for the dog, because we're called the Bulldogs, aren't we? Even though it's not a bulldog, it's a wolf, isn't it? We'll pretend it's a bulldog. Yeah, I don't think we get an annual FIFA Street game. Not that we used to get an annual one anyway, did we? I think they'd release one every few years. But I don't think we get them anymore, is the point I'm trying to get at. I don't think we get good single-player FIFA games in general now. Even though I think you could take this online as you could with FIFA 12. But these games had brilliant single-player career modes as well, because the gameplay was so good. And the AI was interesting to play against. And the AI in this game has impressed me so far. It really has. Everything about this game so far, from presentation to the gameplay itself, has been excellent. And I got a trophy. I'm happy now. So, let's try Bilbao. Or Pamplona. Let's go... I don't know. I'm spoiled for choice. So let's go Bilbao. I'm sure we can work our way through these different events here. Oh, guys, I loved this era for gaming. Don't get me wrong, I loved the PS2 era for gaming. I loved the SNES and Genesis era, the 16-bit era. I loved the 8-bit era. But there was something about this era. I gotta stop saying era. There was something about this era, though, wasn't there? The PS3 and 360. There were so many good video games, but there was also a lot of really good co-op games. A lot of my online or multiplayer memories when it came to console gaming, and I'm sure you guys on PC were the same, was from around this era. I've said era again. So we've got some 2v2 here. Here we go. No one in goal. What did we call that when we used to play down a park? Rush. Rush goalie, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, this is superb. This is. I'm going to be playing this all day. This is superb, guys. It just... Yeah. The ball physics and the FIFA 12 engine nailed the ball physics. The ball has got its... Or rather, the ball does follow its own trajectory. I can never say that word. It's separate from the player. And I think this is... I don't know what engine this is. It's not Ignite. It's before Ignite. But for me, this is probably FIFA at their best. Or EA at their best with FIFA. Because I want to say, and I may be wrong, but FIFA 14 was the last game with this engine on PS4, though. Which was superb. One of the best FIFA games ever. And I think starting with FIFA 15... we had Ignite, or we started with Ignite, which was very good. But FIFA 14, FIFA 12, FIFA, I want to say FIFA 11, FIFA 10, FIFA 9, FIFA 8. I know I'm going backwards here. Oh, he's missed. They were all superb, and I think they all ran on this engine. I think. I don't know that, but I think. I'm making assumptions here. Oh, he's hit the post. I'm loving this. I know I keep saying it. I am loving it. Oh my, you couldn't make it up. There's a guy just sitting with his ball in his hands, look, on the bench down there. It looks like he's sulking. Oh, come on. That was nice. Yeah, you definitely can't slide. I've tried all the buttons, and you can't slide. Now, for me, usually I like to have square mapped as my shoot button, but I haven't messed around with anything. We've scored. So I've got the default FIFA controls, so it's circle to shoot, square for cross, which it feels alien to me. I usually change the buttons around, but I just couldn't be bothered today. I don't even know if you can for FIFA Street. You probably can. So what I like about this as well is all these different modes, different events, different styles here. This 2v2 mode is a cool idea. Like the NBA Jam mode, isn't it, of sorts. It's so cool. Tiny goals. Like training goals. And you've just got all the content here, of course. You've got all the real licenses. You've got the kits and teams and players and... Ah, come on. Just a ton of... I bet this was superb online. And this has got a... What I like to say is a hook. Good video games have a hook. And when you get hooked, that's it. You're in. And you're in deep. I'm talking absolute rubbish. Don't agree with me. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Come on, get to that. My teammate, by the way, this dude is crap. But I guess you're supposed to, in this mode, start off like crap, basically. And build up your skills and talent and stats is what I'm... That was superb. We got another trophy as well. Watch this, guys. Little reverse. I meant this as well. And then bang. This shines at times, this video game. Absolutely superb. Oh, so satisfying to play. Just the simple things, like the sound effects of the ball and the feet on the tarmac and that kind of thing. Everything's just perfect from that perspective. It just works. It's just a really good street footy or street soccer game. It's very... The presentation and the audio and the visual style... Oh, it's very organic. Everything... Oh my god, that was brilliant. Everything is like you're just hanging around at this court and you can hear... It's the ambience is the word I'm looking for. It's just the general ambience is spot on here. So good. I wish... And I am like old man yelling at Cloud, but... I wish we had a return to form in regards to the types of video games, the general, just the general gaming landscape around this time. I'd love a return to form because I feel like these days, it's a lot of the time, unless you're on Steam, Steam's got the weird and wonderful going on, you just got to dig around for those games. That was nice. But console gaming... In general, for me now, it's a lot of live service gaming. It's a lot of extraction shooters. Seem to be the zeitgeist at the moment, like Arc Raiders, which is good in its own right. I'd love a return to this era where we were getting really good sports games, really good arcadey races, really good simcade races, sports games in general, pretty good. And then all of the other stuff. Like The Last of Us and all of these unique, fresh IP that was arriving. These days, I just feel like it's a world of remakes, reboots, remakes. Even though this is a reboot, but bear with me. Yeah, remakes, reboots, and live service games. That's how I feel the gaming landscape is now. Oh, that was poor. That was poor. I mean, there isn't much more to say about this game. I'm sure many of you have played it, but I'm going to keep recording it because I'm enjoying myself. So you'll have to put up with me rambling for even longer. My guy's quite good, guys. Oh, he's keeping it in the corner. He's running that clock down. You can't blame him. They're 12-6 up here. Hey. The general physics, collision physics, if that's such a thing, the ball physics, can't get my words out. Everything here is very good. It's done really well. This is quality. It's a quality product, this is. I think that's another thing around the time was we got quality products with our video games. They felt like they were our games. Well, they were. We were buying them physical. The disc was ours. These days, it feels like you're borrowing everything. Or it does to me, anyway. Feels like, because I've got no issue with digital only. But now with this Game Pass thing and... I mean, everything's trying to be like the Netflix of video gaming now. It just feels like we're just taking a look at I don't know, just a bit of what a developer has tried to do. I know that's worded terribly. Oh my... I feel like, I don't know. I feel disconnected is what I'm trying to say from gaming. these days. I just stare at the library or my game library or Game Pass, the catalogue. I just stare at it and go, I don't want to play any of these games. And I just end up going back to like Driver San Francisco on the Xbox 360. Do you know what I mean? I'm playing games like FIFA 12 because there is a segue here, believe it or not. Playing games like this reminds me of how good video games were. Do you guys think it's a case of developers running out of ideas? They're just like at a loss now. They've tried it all. Or do you think it is a case of, as I was saying earlier, pleasing the shareholders at these massive corporations? Like, what has happened? Or am I just talking absolute rubbish? Maybe it's just a mixture of all of the above. Like, when was the last time, and it's not a rhetorical question, but when was the last time we had a FIFA Street, like, type experience? You could say, is it Rematch on Game Pass? Or when was the last time we had a Last of Us type game, or an Uncharted, or I don't know, just something which isn't the games we get now. I don't know. I'm just a grumpy old guy, I guess. This ball looks like a big planet. It looks a big planet. It looks like planet Earth. It looks like the default ball from PES 2008. Oh, that was nice. I'm going to use that word again. It's satisfying, this video game. Very satisfying. Little details like, I love the fact my own team have slight variations to their match day attire. I love that. Look at that. One guy in his little stripy t-shirt. You got my dude with his joggers. I'm crap at this, admittedly. Anyway, I've rambled enough, guys. I've spoke some absolute waffle, I know. FIFA Street 2012, the reboot. You can step on the ball by clicking right stick. It's absolutely superb. And James, it's another banger, mate. I'm going to be playing this all day. Check back to the channel, guys. Got a lot planned for it. I'll speak to you all soon.